Good morning. For the record, Michelle Urich with the Legislative Coordinating Commission. I'm going to be presenting several pieces of information to you today. The first is an overview of the Commission's responsibilities. Within your packet, you'll find a memo from me that is titled Commission/Organizational Overview. The Commission is established and its responsibilities were outlined in Chapter 92, Article 1, Sections 15 and 18. The Commission is comprised of 8 members, 4 members each from the House and the Senate, with 2 members representing each caucus within those bodies. The members serve at the pleasure of the appointing authority and until a replacement is appointed. There is no term limit for the members of the Commission. For today's meeting, the first meeting of the Commission, as Senator Gustafson mentioned, the Senate Majority Leader was required to identify an individual to convene the meeting. Also during today's meeting, the Commission is to elect a chair from among its Senate members. In January of next year, the Commission is to elect a chair from among the House members, and the chair is scheduled to alternate between the House and the Senate every 2 years. The Commission's primary responsibility is to make recommendations for the appointment of the Inspector General to the Governor. For this appointment to the position, the Commission's recommendations must be made by January 1st, 2027. The Commission is also required to hold at least 1 hearing and provide recommendations to the chairs and ranking members of the committees with jurisdiction over commerce and public safety as to whether the financial crimes and fraud section of the Department of Public Safety should be merged with the Office of the Inspector General. This recommendation must also be made by January 1st, 2027. In addition to the responsibilities for this year, the Commission on an ongoing basis may conduct hearings to oversee and review the work of the Inspector General, and is also responsible for conducting a competitive process to make recommendations for the Inspector General position in the event there is a vacancy, the governor-appointed candidate is not confirmed by the Senate, or every 5 years, which is the term of the Inspector General appointment. The third page of the memo outlines the criteria by which the Commission must select candidates, the qualifications a candidate must hold, and the requirements for candidates to disclose political and partisan activities. To be recommended by the Commission, a candidate must receive an affirmative vote of at least 5 members. The Commission is also subject to the legislature's open meeting requirements, and members of the Commission may receive per diem and expense reimbursement in accordance with the policies of their bodies. That concludes my overview of the responsibilities of the Commission. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Members, any questions? And I will just say, too, going forward, we're going to hear several different presentations of the setup of this office. People should feel free to ask direct questions. There is a part on the agenda, though, on Section 8, I believe, where we can go into more further discussion or debate. But please, at any moment, feel free to raise your hand and ask questions. All right, seeing none, thank you, Ms. Urich.